Welcome back here, folks. Welcome back to Wolf Crypto Podcast. I'm your host, the Wolf of Crypto, and today we're going to be diving deep into this evolution of Bitcoin mining and how AI is, changing the game a little bit. But before we deep dive into this particular project that we're going to be discussing here today, let's all face it here, folks. We probably can all agree to this. The burnout is definitely real. It's real, been there, it's tough. But I've learned that small, consistent habits can make a huge difference when it comes to that good old mental health and mental wealth. Yep, it's all about building that resiliency, investing into your sleep, your diet, your exercise, your stress management, and those tools like Magic Mind to help you perform at your best with their focus shots for daytime clarity and sleep shots for better rest, which we all love a good night's rest. Magic Mind supports your mental wealth journey. It's not a quick fix here, folks, and it's a foundation for long-term success. Right now, you can grab the 24-hour pack at 45% off. Let's go ahead and start this 2025. Get it popping, get it strong, and invest into your mental wealth today. Make sure y'all click on that link. As we pivot back onto today's particular topic, token that we're going to be talking about here today. It's very all based on Bitcoin mining and AI-powered pools. As you guys know, mining pools have been around for years here, folks, helping Bitcoin miners maximize their chances of earning rewards. But let's be real, there's a problem, right? As you got traditional mining pools favoring the large-scale operations, leaving the smaller miners struggling to stay competitive. That's where this project here, folks, the AI-powered collaborative, and that's where the AI-powered collaborative mining pool comes in, AICMP for short. It promises a fairer, smarter, and more efficient way to mine Bitcoin. So what makes it revolutionary? Let's go ahead and let's break that down on some of these key innovations behind this new approach to mining. Because all you guys out there that are, I would say, somewhat crypto educated, especially when it comes to Bitcoin mining, there's a lot of money in that market, as y'all probably know. And if you have to be a miner yourself, you probably can speak from personal experience. I know I had some people I know that, did some Bitcoin mining and Ethereum mining as well, but they was getting some type of profit. So let's see, as far as how this traditional problem mixed with AI can possibly change. Let's take a step back, understand the problems first here with the traditional mining pools before we kind of dive into the AI side of things. So as we all know, centralization, it's pretty much creeping in, right? Mining was supposed to be decentralized once upon a time. That's what the philosophy was supposed to be. But you got massive mining farms now that are dominating the space, making it very harder for smaller players to compete and kind of stay in the realm. Inefficient resource allocation. Every miner is different, but with traditional pools, they treat them the same. Whether you have a high-end ASIC miner or a low power rig, you're kind of given the same kind of workload. That means wasted energy and efficiencies. No real-time adaptability. Mining difficulty changes about every 2 weeks, but prices fluctuate by the second. Traditional pools don't optimize for this, leading to missed opportunities and lost profits. Because as you guys probably have heard from people that do mine, it's not all profitable depending on your setup. Now, opaque reward systems, many pools use the black box formulas to distribute rewards, making it difficult to trust the fairness of payouts. So obviously, we need a better mining solution here, right? One that's smarter, fairer, more efficient, and that's where AICMP comes in to break down these barriers, break down these walls. So AICMP takes a data-driven approach to mining. It's just not another mining pool. It's a AI-powered system designed to optimize efficiency and fairness in real time. So we have the good old AI-driven task allocation. Instead of a one-size-fits-all approach, AI dynamically adjusts the mining difficulty for each participant. So, if you got a high-powered ASIC, you get harder tasks. If you're running a small rig, your setup's not too big, you get optimized lower difficulty shares to keep you profitable, to keep running that, small type of setup that you have. Predictive analytics for the market. So the AI isn't just reacting, it's predicting. It's using machine learning models. AICMP can anticipate upcoming difficulty challenges, Bitcoin price trends, and those good old transaction fee spikes. So this means that basically, miners out there are getting the best possible strategy to go ahead and maximize their rewards rather than playing the guessing game and just kind of, pretty much tossing the coin and seeing how it goes. Also, too, you have the reinforcement learning for continuous optimization. Unlike static mining pools, AICMP uses reinforcement learning to continuously improve its decision making over time. It adapts to hardware performance, energy prices, and Bitcoin's changing difficulty in real time. As far as the fairer revenue distribution, instead of traditional proportional rewards, AICMP weights rewards in a way that helps smaller miners stay profitable without punishing the large miners. So now, whether you're a big mining farm or a small solo miner, you have a better shot at consistent earnings. So that philosophy, again, sounds like that good old, hey, if you win, we win. Doesn't matter if you happen to be a person out there that has a huge mining farm, or if you're somebody that's just getting out the mug with your couple, small little rigs or whatever the case may be, you still got a chance to get some rewards, consistent rewards, efficiency, and again, your profits are going to be at I would say, a higher chance compared to just like they were saying, just playing the guessing game. And their white paper pretty much talks about all this right here. So if you want to kind of, nerd out here, geek out, talk some technical architecture here, at the core of AICMP, it's basically built here on 4 key components. You have the AI orchestration layer. This basically is the brain of the system. Collects miner performance data, predicts difficulty changes, and optimizes task allocation. Goodness gracious, you gotta love AI because this thing is just, you put the thing to work, you tell it what to do, and it just goes to work. And then we have the miner interface layer. So this is where miners interact with the system. Think of it as a dashboard that tracks your performance, earnings, and energy efficiency in real time. And then you also have the revenue distribution module. This basically ensures that payouts are fair, transparent, and automated, so there's no hidden fees, no shady math, basically just straight up blockchain-based transparency. As far as the feedback and the learning loop, AICMP is constantly learning from real-world mining data. Over time, it improves its predictions and allocations, making it smarter and more profitable for everyone involved. Whew, gotta love AI, man. Jeez, this is nice. So it's basically AI meets blockchain meets mining, and this could be a serious game changer here, folks. And again, right now, obviously with the market and how volatile it is, this particular token though, it's taking I would say a serious dump. Also note as well, as far as their last tweet, it's been a minute as far as on their page, but I know they did have sent out one tweet there where they were like, hey man, we're just going to continue to build, and if y'all rocking with us, y'all rocking with us. If not, kick rock. So again, this is a project that's going to be really fun to follow because obviously, Bitcoin mining, there's a lot of money obviously into that particular space of the world of crypto. And if AI can make it better, more efficient, and help pretty much everybody that's involved be a little bit more profitable, it's kind of hard to not really try to invest and see what this could potentially do here in the future. Now, as far as where is all this going? AICMP isn't just about fixing mining pools. It's basically laying the foundation for the future of decentralized mining. So as far as their roadmap, the good old roadmap, you got about what? We got about 5 phases here. So we got phase 1, which is good old development and testing. Right now, and AICMP is in development, training its AI models using past mining data. Phase 2, we got the pilot deployment. It'll be deployed on test networks, see how it performs in real-world mining conditions. Phase 3, we got the full-scale implementation. Once tested, the system will be fully operational, letting miners around the world benefit from its optimization. So obviously that's going to be the phase that's going to be really fun to see how this bad boy really produces, and if it's really going to help out people that are in the space that are, like, I would say, more so focused on the smaller type of rig sets, because from feedback that I've heard as far as people that do have those smaller type setups, some of them depend on obviously how the market's going. Some tend to buy out if it doesn't really make sense, because again, when it comes to the kind of the usage on the side of it and the bills, I should say, some felt like they weren't really profitable. So now, with this potentially being a nice little sidekick to go ahead and kind of help out even the playing field, definitely curious to see if more people start to actually mine some Bitcoin. And it's not just Bitcoin, but down the line, as far as the future of decentralized mining, let's see what other particular tokens, might use this particular wave. And then as far as phase 4 goes, cross blockchain expansion, Bitcoin is just beginning. AICP could expand to other proof of work chains like Litecoin or Zcash in the future. So Litecoin, that would be a real fun one to see if that does happen. Litecoin's obviously an OG coin. Coin I still actually like to use. Don't have too much holdings right now, but if they actually do expand into other proof of work chains, that's going to be obviously a coin to really watch out. And then Zcash, man, haven't heard Zcash be mentioned in a while, but hey, again, if this is something that brings more people to go ahead and start mining for those particular coins, hey, by all means, have at it. Then phase 5 is the smart transaction optimization beyond mining. AICMP could eventually optimize Bitcoin transactions by choosing the best paying ones to include in the blocks. So obviously this really isn't just an upgrade to mining pools, but it's a whole new paradigm. I would say that's kind of, at least a wrap on this particular episode here for AICMP, because again, this is going to be a project to follow along for a while, I would say, just to see what the team does. Do they execute on all their phases? And again, once they feel like this thing can actually start to be deployed and actually help out real life miners, that again is going to be kind of fun to see what type of results we get from AI being basically evolutionized with Bitcoin mining going ahead and just crossing that. So that's going to wrap up today's episode here on the Wolf Crypto Podcast. Again, AICMP is tackling some of the biggest issues in Bitcoin mining with AI, machine learning, and predictive analytics. So if they pull this off, this could mean that we're getting more efficient mining, we're getting lower energy waste. Obviously, we're getting a fair playing field for smaller miners, and then higher profits for everyone. So again, that seems like a win-win. So of course, I am rooting for AICMP to see if this is something that can go ahead and come into fruition. Appreciate y'all listening. I want to hear from you. If you guys are AI-driven mining pools in the future, or do you see potential challenges? Let me know on. You can let me know on my Twitter, on my YouTube channel, Or if you guys follow me on Threads, got a couple different places where you guys can reach me. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until the next time, y'all, I am again your host, The Wolf Crypto. Appreciate y'all listening in to another episode of the Wolf Crypto podcast. See y'all next time. Peace.